Hello everyone, welcome to my first wrestling match review. I thought I'd start out with one that was considered a coincidental TNA match. And since AJ Styles is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, I figured this is kind of the perfect place to start. So we're going to start with Unbreakable 2005. There's a triple threat match right at the end of the card. This match is actually on TNA Wrestling's YouTube. You just gotta look up Unbreakable 2005. Go to the very last match on the card. There's chapters there, and you can pull up this match and watch it if you feel like it's something you want to watch after you watch my match. So let's get it. So first, I do kind of just want to touch on the fact that I've said this earlier. AJ Styles is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. This is actually my first time watching this match. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times since I announced I was gonna do this series, and this is a phenomenal match. Just a little bit of a spoiler warning, but this is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. That's what he's always been called that since he's been in TNA. I don't know if he was called it in his very late days in WCW because, he was in WCW long before it was closed down. But this is AJ Styles, one of my favorite. Now, this match started out very early. They were just kind of targeting Christopher Daniels because Christopher Daniels, he's the guy there on the ground. He went into this match the X Division champion. So both Joe and AJ want the X Division championship, so they're going after the champion to try to wear him down so where he can't, either this is a one-on-one match or he's going to be an easy pin later on in the match. Now, there's a reason why this is considered one of the greatest triple threat matches in pro wrestling history. This match is just fast forth, back and forth, back and forth. There's really not anybody who gets an advantage really throughout the entire match. The match basically ends because everybody's exhausted and the other somebody makes a pin and the other person, and then the other person who's able to break it up can't break up the pin. But this here, they were going around. So Christopher Daniels pounced Samoa Joe out of the ring, did a shotgun drop kick through the middle rope, and then did a moonsault from the outside of the ring, jumped up to the middle, the moonsault out, and then AJ Styles comes running out with a shooting star press. This match is just every 5 seconds. Action, action, action. There's no letdown from beginning to end. Here, AJ Styles ends up hitting a Hurricane Rana when he was on the top rope, getting Hurricane Rana by Christopher Daniels, ends up hitting a Hurricane Rana on Samoa Joe. Here, Samoa Joe has Christopher Daniels locked in a rear naked choke. AJ Styles, before he got older, used to do this move called the spinal tap. This is just me taking a screenshot of him mid-state. It is a complete twist. It is such a beautiful move to watch. I really do highly recommend going back and watching this. Screenshot of this one because I wanted to highlight this because this is something you really don't see often. AJ Styles is sitting there on top of Christopher Daniels, pounding at him and putting his foot into his neck, and Joe just comes from behind and boom, smacks him in the back of the head with a big knee. Here, I kind of wanted to show the strength of Christopher Daniels. The commentary kept pointing out that he's 280 pounds, Samoa Joe is. Look how strong Christopher Daniels is, and he hit him with the Death Valley Driver, ended up getting a 2 count. Here, let's look at the athleticism of Samoa Joe. He did a corkscrew splash over the top rope to get both AJ Styles and here is we can show the strength of Samoa Joe. They're both on the top rope, and instead of just doing the normal tower suplex powerbomb, he just jumps up and tosses both of them over the top of his. Now keep in mind some of this may be out of order, but here I just screenshotted this to make a point of this is a triple threat match. There's no disqualification. Christopher Daniels ends up getting up here and hitting her with the insecurity to get the belt in the head of the belt anyways. Doesn't get disqualified. Why is the referee trying to take the belt? This is the only small nitpick I had about this match. Why is the referee interfering in this type of way in a triple threat match? Just always, since the start of the wrestling, has been no disqualification. Now here, just look again at the strength of AJ Styles. He goes ahead and hits him with his finisher. And then this is the final screenshot of the actual match. Samoa Joe goes after Christopher Daniels, tries to splash him, and Christopher Daniels just drops down. Samoa Joe gets knocked out of the ring, so he hits the barricade up against the side, and that knocks him out for the rest of the match. AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels go back and forth for a little bit. Christopher Daniels is going for his finishing move. It's the Angel Wings is what they call it. It's the same startup as the pedigree. And AJ reverses that into this, and that's 1, 2, 3. Keep in mind, it's about a 30-minute match. It does not feel like it. This feels like 10 minutes. Here's a video. Here's a look of AJ Styles just plumb exhausted. His 5th X Division title. This match, this entire thing is just spectacular. 5 out of 5. I don't think there's ever going to be a better triple threat match than this. That's my personal. But let me know what y'all think down below, and I hope you enjoyed my first wrestling review. If you have an idea of what match I should do next, go ahead and do it and post it here in the comments. It may not be my next match I do, but it'll be the match after. I hope everybody's had a wonderful week so far, and I hope everybody has an amazing week. Tomorrow, Raw review, a little bit behind because some things are going on, and it was storming again today. So I'll have the Raw review up tomorrow. As far as NXT goes, I'm going to have to start doing that next week. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of their night.